what's up YouTube? It's your boy Emperor Mufasa back with another NBA 2K17 video. In today's video, I would like to welcome you to the ultimate ankle breaker guide for NBA 2K17. This video was made specifically for people who are trying to get more ankle breakers in NBA 2K17. A lot of the moves you are going to see in today's video are known all throughout the 2K community, but I'm going to just fully break down on how to do every single one of these top 5 most ankle breaking moves in NBA 2K17. I'm gonna give you guys a full breakdown of the moves, why they get so many more ankle breakers. This is made for the people who are trying to get more ankle breakers even after this game is completely done. As we know, at the time that I'm making this video, 2K18 is literally around the corner. This video is made specifically for people who are coming back to 2K17, are trying to play this game, and are wondering how to get more ankle breakers. If this is the first time watching one of my videos or checking out the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for some future NBA 2K content. I greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow, and I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button on this YouTube video. I put quite a bit of work into this one, but nonetheless, let's get into move number 1. One of the most popular moves throughout the 2K community is the Snatch Back. Anybody who has played NBA 2K17 knows that the Snatch Back is one of the most deadly moves when it comes to ankle breakers. When you know someone is trying to break your ankles, they will constantly do a Snatch Back in your face. As you guys can tell by all these clips, I'll be providing you with a ton of gameplay with every single one of these moves that will be going throughout in today's video. But this move is extremely deadly for every single archetype, especially you playmakers, you point forwards, and you shot creators. Not only is the Snatch Back one of the deadliest moves in NBA 2K17, it's actually one of the easiest moves to do. Almost anybody can do this move if done correctly. And now that we are on that subject, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the Snatch Back move. Now, in order to do the Snatch Back right here in your my court, you do need an 85 ball control without boost. That means if you don't have an 85 ball control right now without buying boost, you cannot do that certain Snatch Back animation you see on the screen right there. You'll get a different Snatch Back animation, a much slower one, but you can still do a Snatch Back, but just not the one I'm doing right here in my video. But if you do buy boost and your ball control is above an 85 with that boost, you can do it at the park, no problem. Now, in order to do this move, all you want to do is literally hold down that right trigger, run forward, and once you're ready to do that Snatch Back, flick your right analog stick down, and you should be able to do that Snatch Back very easy. And I highly recommend that you actually hit this Snatch Back in your opponent's face, because that's when you're going to get the most ankle breakers. So now that you guys know how to do that Snatch Back, let's get into move number 2. Now, chances are, if you played even one game of my park, you have run into this move, which is called the momentum behind the back. This move is widely popular throughout the 2K community because it simply gets ankle breakers. Now, you do need an 85 ball control in order to do this move, whatever archetype that might be, but if you're a playmaker, a point forward, or a shot creator, you're most likely going to get a shit ton more ankle breakers than anybody else, just because you do have that ankle breaker badge. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are asking the question, do I need any certain signature styles in order to do these moves? No, you don't. The only certain signature styles you need in order to do this momentum behind the back, it's either you need that ISO behind the back, either Elite 6 or Normal 4. Now, right here on the screen, you're going to see me doing it with the Elite 6. Now, this Elite 6 ISO behind the back is a good way to do the momentum behind the back, but I prefer the Normal 4 as of right now. The only way to do this move is you want to do a momentum crossover and then do a behind the back, and the way you do the behind the back, you literally just want to run that way. So again, just hit that momentum crossover. So let's say you have the ball in your right hand, all you want to do is a momentum crossover to the left side, then flick your right analog stick down, and what that's going to do is going to do it behind the back to the opposite side and just run to that direction. Now, like previously stated, I just went over the momentum behind the back move. Now, in this section we have right here is the momentum crossover. The momentum crossover is literally done by anybody who is anybody that knows how to dribble the ball. This is also done by a wide variety of archetypes. The reason that it is done with a wide variety of archetypes is because it's so damn effective. This gets so many ankle breakers at the park. I cannot stress it to you guys. I honestly believe it's probably number 1, maybe number 2 compared to the Snatch Back, but you can literally spam this one single dribble move in NBA 2K17 my park, and you're gonna get a ton of ankle breakers if that's all you do. Like many of the moves that have been going over in today's video, you do need an 85 ball control as well in order to do this move at your my park and at your my court. So if you don't have an 85 ball control without boost at your my court right here, then you're not gonna be able to do it at your my court, but you will be able to do it at the park. Now, this move can be done in 2 variations, in 2 ways. This is a regular momentum crossover you see on the screen right here. In order to do this move, all you really want to do is do a crossover, but at the same time hit down that right trigger and just run the way you do your crossover. crossing over. Very easy and effective move, but this is the second way to do this momentum crossover. As you guys can see, this is a quicker version, and the only different thing that I am doing is I'm hitting down on that right trigger as soon as the ball hits the floor, and you're gonna get this quicker momentum crossover animation. So it's really all in that right trigger, in that turbo button, whatever console you are doing. So now let's get into move number 4. We literally just went over the momentum behind the back move. This next move is another momentum behind the back, but it is done differently, but it still has the same outcome and still gets so many ankle breakers at the park. Now this move can be deadly because 1, it gets a lot of ankle breakers, and 2, because it can be comboed with any signature style in NBA 2K17, either with that's a rhythm dribble, a momentum behind the back, a between the legs animation, whatever it might be. No matter what size up you have, this momentum behind the back move is extremely deadly, and because you can connect it with a bunch of combo moves, makes it that much more deadly. Now the only difference between this momentum behind the back and the one that we just went over is that you need to take a pause between that momentum crossover and the behind the back animation. Most of the time when you're trying to do that other momentum behind the back, you're going to accidentally do this one, but this one is still just as effective. Like I said, all you want to do is a momentum crossover, take a quick pause, then do it behind the back, and literally just repeat the process. You can literally spam this move. It'll get you a lot of ankle breakers if you spam it just like that, like you see me doing it right here on the screen. But just go ahead and practice it. A very easy and effective move. Don't forget, you do need an 85 ball control in order to do this right here at your mic court, and you do need an 85 ball control in order to do it at the park. And do not forget to combo it with other moves. Coming in for that final spot in the ultimate ankle breaker guide for NBA 2K17 is going to be the momentum behind the back spam, and you do need a certain signature style in order to do the one you see me doing right here on the screen. This move is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the rookie dribblers out there. This is for the people who know how to dribble in the NBA 2K17 already. This move is very challenging to do, and there's also different versions of how to do it. I'm going to give you guys a full breakdown of what you need on how to do it, but this move right here, I can't tell you guys, this move can be spammed at the park. You literally can do this up the court and no one will be able to touch you. They can't strip you if you keep on doing it correctly. This move is deadly, it's quick, it's nasty, it's a bunch of momentum crossovers to crossover animations. I keep on repeating myself when it comes to these drill moves, but you do need an 85 ball control in order to do this move you see me doing on the screen. Just keep that in mind. Now the certain signature style that you do need is going to be this ISO crossover Elite 7. You cannot do it with any other ISO crossover in NBA 2K17. Make sure you have this Elite 7 equipped to your My Player in order to do this momentum crossover spam. And the only other thing that you're going to need is going to be this basic size up Elite 3. Now the basic size up Elite 3 is one of the best basic size ups in NBA 2K17, and it is perfect with that ISO crossover Elite 7. So like I said, this momentum crossover spam is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to break it down with you guys. So the first thing you're going to want to do, since the ball is in my right hand, I'm going to do a momentum crossover to the left side. By doing a crossover to the left side, but at the same time hitting down that right trigger and flicking my left down stick to the left side to do the momentum crossover. Now since the ball is now in my left hand, all I'm simply going to do is a basic crossover back to my right hand. Now when you do that basic crossover, you don't need to hit turbo, you just need to hit your right on stick to the right side. Very easy and effective. Now that once you do that, you're going to be gravitated forward because of that Elite 7 ISO crossover animation. Now once you do that, all you want to do is repeat the process. Momentum crossover, ISO crossover, momentum crossover, basic crossover. Very easy, you just got to repeat the process extremely fast. Now once you do that momentum crossover and then do that ISO crossover animation, you're going to want to take a little half a second break in between and just repeat the process in order to do this momentum crossover spam. I recommend that you practice this move either at your 2K Pro-Am because it's a bigger court, as you guys can see on the screen right there, or just practice it at your My Career because you do have to bring the ball up the court, and that's the perfect time to practice this move. The main thing with any of these drill moves you saw in today's video is that you need to practice them before you even step onto the My Park court, because if you just straight up go there and start practicing at your My Park, you're going to end up getting frustrated, you're going to lose the ball, you're going to end up forgetting what you're trying to do. Practice is the key, of course, when it comes to any of these moves. But anyways, guys, those are the top 5 ankle breaking moves in NBA 2K17. If you are somewhat just new to this game, this is a perfect video for you guys. 2K18 is just around the corner, so we are all going to start to focus on that. This video is meant for you guys who are even playing this game even well after 2K18 or maybe 19 has been released, just so you guys don't have to waste time and search YouTube and trying to find every move here and there in order to get more ankle breakers. This move would just give it to you all in one. But anyways, guys, thank you for checking out the YouTube video. I greatly appreciate it. If you would hit that subscribe button, if you're new, hit that like button as well. I greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. It helps out the video, helps out people to see this video, more eyeballs on this, so more people can watch this video. But anyways, guys, thank you for checking out the YouTube video. Has been your boy Emperor Mufasa, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.